Oh, yeah, you saw
And I
the
got off.
little FF7 Final Fantasy section, not just FF7. Alright. We are back. It has been a week. It legitimately seems like I don't want to play the game, but I do. Okay, let's see.
Alright, I don't really... We were still looking for the piece of the dress, I think. Oh boy, you can get Korean barbecue. In a world that doesn't have a Korea.
Is it just like where Tifa's from? Not Tifa, Yuffie's from? Actually, that's a fantastic question. What is this world's Korean barbecue? In this store, you pay first. Okay, you know what? Fair.
I don't think you get anything from this. You just pay 70 gil to watch an animation. But like, it's kind of funny.
It was alright.
Oh yeah, you get the okay, there's that. The coupon to the pharmacy. Which I think leads to perfume or something, I don't know. I don't know how to get most of the items. I've only ever bothered to get the wig and the dress.
Ah, crap, I don't remember. How was I running earlier?
X button, maybe?
No, X is the menu. B.
B. Oh, you're playing with the Xbox controller.
That would be, circle, I think.
Yeah, when I say button controls, always just assume I'm talking PlayStation buttons. Cause that's the one I think of first.
So he wants me to buy him something from the vending machine in the inn. And for whatever reason, he didn't want Aerith to know.
Yeah. That's just having to do with getting better dresses, a better dress again, I believe. Yeah, I believe she told you to go find her dad. Oh no, she's telling you right now. All right. So this is one of the mandatory ones, because there are only 2 mandatory, the rest are optional. And the only reason to do it is if you want to be the prettiest girl for Don Corneo. And the scene changes. You can also dress Aerith up better as well. By default, Tifa wins. If you go out of your way, you can make Aerith or Cloud win. And it just changes the scene slightly depending on who wins.
So, without effort, Tifa wins. So that sounds correct from what little I know of FF7. Let's see. Is this the end?
Alright, so somewhere around here... Yeah, here he is. And apparently he's really into the idea of making women's clothes for a guy, so...
Hey, you know, you do you.
His slump is over.
You do your hustle. God help Cloud. Like, I'm sure... Well, I'd assume anything he makes would be clean, so I guess soft would be better? Shiny, I guess.
Shiny that shimmers, I think those are both the same thing, but okay.
Is this dude okay?
Oh, he's got he's got to go to the bathroom, but there's a guy in the bathroom who's has a stomach ache. So for an extra dress piece, you could go get medicine from the pharmacy.
Oh,
and give
I
it to
see.
him.
Okay, that's what that.
Like I know the idea. It's just like there's a lot. The only other place you got to go is after you have the dress from the because now the dressmaker should be back in the shop where the woman was saying, "Hey, can you go get my dad?"
Okay, that's the Corneo mansion. Where's the pharmacy? I may as well try that since I know it exists.
I don't know actually.
Also, I didn't do like any logistics on what the hell happened in the Honeybee Inn. Like, I don't know what happened there. Any one medicine.
Disinfectant, deodorant, digestive. So digestive, probably.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because, like, the other things will help later on with the problem, but not the problem he's having.
I just had a flashback to why I couldn't figure this one out. I misread deodorant when I first played this game as something else, and I just it didn't register me that it was something that makes you smell better, not some weird medicine thing, and I bought that one. So I locked myself out of this.
Sexy cologne. Fair enough. Why you had that, I don't know.
You've saved a man who was about to piss himself. Congratulations.
It's a living.
It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
Apparently. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Because all that cost me 70 gil. I think that's a good, like... I don't know what's happening. I barely know what's happening.
I don't know if that applies to Cloud or to Aerith either, so... I also don't know if that's enough to change the outcome of who wins. In Remake, they just always make it Cloud. Like, you can't have the other girls win, which I think is a shame.
Satin dress. He's so ashamed.
And Aerith's loving this, the little bitch.
She seems to be radiating enjoyment from this situation.
She's just as into it, if not more, in Remake, too.
How do you put this on? Don't look in here, you pervert! Jesus, Aerith.
She just loves forcing him out of his comfort zone for some reason.
She's a menace. Yes.
So now you need to get the wig from the guys who are working out in the gym.
Oh, and that's a minigame, right?
Yeah, you gotta do the squats minigame.
Do I just have to, like, spam a button, or is it, like, more rhythmically, or what?
I think it's rhythmically. They'll explain it when you get to it. I believe there's a better wig you can get somewhere, I just don't know where it is.
So...
This is the only one I've ever gotten. Because I don't care enough to make sure that Cloud's the one who wins. I don't even know if you get something for Cloud being the one who wins.
Well, that's hardly helpful. Switch, cancel, okay.
Alright, so the cancel button's the button that backs out of menus. Okay is the button that enters menus. I don't know what switch would be. I've not seen the PC version, so I didn't know how they handled it. Switch might be the run button?
The run button is B, which is also the cancel button, I thought.
Alright.
Okay,
well, you got two other face buttons, so it's one of them. I guess you'll figure it out. I think he'll let you practice before the minigame starts, so you can figure it out once you move forwards.
Okay. Yes, please let me practice. Cloud has no idea what to do here. Okay, wait. Okay, so... Okay, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Not the weirdest thing video games have made me do. Isn't there a pull-up contest with Tifa in Remake?
Yeah, it's basically the replacement to this because you don't do this specifically in Remake. Well, you do kind of this. But Tifa's pull-up contest is basically the hard mode of this.
Oh my god! That guy got laid out!
Yeah.
Oh my lord!
And these guys in Remake are exactly how I imagine them to be. They're all brawn and no brains. All except for the guy in charge who always gives them shit when they act like the idiots they are.
Okay, so do I have to go back to the clothing store to change? Or how?
Yeah, the clothing store, and you tell Aerith, I think, you're ready. And then, once you're changed, you can go into Corneo's mansion, meet Tifa.
I hate everything.
Nailed it, okay, I know, moving on.
Nailed it, I know, moving on.
Oh yeah, and since you told Aerith that Tifa's your girlfriend, you get to see what I think is the funniest line in the entire game.
God, Aerith is just... She's enjoying this way too much.
Oh yeah.
Menace to society.
This is one of the few parts in the game where she actually seems to have a character, though, so...
So don't enjoy it too much?
Especially towards the end of the game, she starts to feel more like a plot device than a character.
Oh, that's awful. God, look how Cloud's walking. He looks depressed. Like, and the awkward
I think he's supposed to be like doing the dainty little girl walk with his hands held in front of him, but...
Even his run is like, don't notice me, don't look at me too much, oh my god.
Yeah.
Make it stop, I hate everything. I hate everything. Oh man.
I am so glad they nailed this part of the game in the remake, though, because like
at least Aerith didn't force me into heels. We got that going for us.
I mean, he's wearing heels in remake, so I think he's supposed to be wearing heels now.
Well, that's a weird sound for a door to make. Jeez, does Aerith usually have that much hair, or did she put in extensions? Because, like, there's as much hair as there is Aerith right now.
Aerith?
Yes. Okay, let's see if we can find Tifa.
That might just be the polygon models being difficult to tell. In Remake, it's just like they put a bunch of flowers and stuff in her hair and it looks bigger because it's more speed out.
Well,
so I think that might be what they were going for. Yeah!
Oh, hi Tifa!
There's Tifa, but more importantly, there's an item. Yeah, Cloud runs away and hides his face. So Aerith has to talk to her.
Oh my god. What do you mean?
What do you mean? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, they just call Cloud nothing in front of him. It's great.
She's like, wait a second, what?
Yeah, she friend zones him to his face because of this. I mean, to be fair, the game has just barely started.
Why are you dressed like that? What are you doing here? I nailed it! Let's go!
Nailed it, okay, moving on.
Can't you make Cloud's dress match Tifa's in Remake?
There is one that looks pretty similar to Tifa's blue dress. Cloud's best dress looks of a similar vein to Tifa's mature dress in Remake.
That's hilarious, because doesn't she say make sure you get an outfit that matches mine?
Yeah. I think that's the only way you can do that, too. Is if you get her in her mature and you get Cloud in his best dress. I've always been a little confused about the requirements for Cloud's dresses in Remake, though. I've gotten a different one every time, and I'm not really sure why. I've currently done 3 playthroughs of Remake.
I'm just being forced into this situation. Why do you trust Aerith, like, immediately? Is it because I brought her?
I guess. Oh my god,
right.
Sonic the Hedgehog broke into a Tesla so that he could play Sonic the Hedgehog.
You know what? Fair enough. Y'all need to just... I'm never gonna hear the end of this, am I? Like I know that situations are going to escalate.
I love there's a throwaway line where like Cloud's clearly trying to just get this over. It's like, so he tells them, "All right, guys, let's go." And Tifa's like, "Do you want to go?" They're gonna laugh. They're so mean to him. It's great.
I mean, Cloud seems like the type to deserve being bullied.
At this stage of the game, absolutely. God, Duncan Era. He's voiced by Mark Hamill in Remake.
Oh my god, is he really?
Yes!
That sounds hilarious and also potentially traumatizing.
He's not doing a Luke Skywalker voice, so there's at least that. Like Master Erika's in Kingdom Hearts feels much more Luke Skywalker than Corneo does.
Did I do something for... Was it the cologne?
I think the cologne was for Aerith.
Oh, well,
I mean, I've never seen Aerith's version of the scene. I looked up Cloud's once out of curiosity.
Oh,
so
well,
that's something.
Well, how about that? You can have the rest. Is that Mr. T?
This means that in your version of events, Aerith never gets to hit anyone with a chair, though.
Okay, so this is the worst timeline.
Obviously.
This seems like a bad idea for you guys.
Oh god, this segment.
Like,
I know how this goes for the most part. I usually have Aerith with me here, not Tifa, but I know how this goes. And they just sort of walk slowly towards you.
wow, you guys have like the best TV channel. Oh, hey, Phoenix Down. Okay, so do I have to hit them with something, or like, what's the plan here? Or am I stalling while Aerith does her thing?
I always forget exactly what you need to do here. I think part of it, like, you have to talk to the 2 guys standing on the side. I ain't interested in a bunch of scrubs like you.
Cloud, what the hell?
And then he just twirls and changes like by twirling.
God
damn it! God, this would be like the perfect time to have the Twitter the Twitter meme looks female enough, I don't care.
I didn't need to remember that was a meme. But thank you.
They're usually involving like that character from Fate, Astolo or whatever.
Astolfo, I think.
Like apparently that's a guy, but it dresses, or they dress like a girl with short pink hair and a skirt.
Yes. So is Tifa just dealing with bro?
Yes.
Weird. Oh, there's cross slash.
I was like, I was wondering if she showed up. So you don't have to do anything. You have Cross Slash already equipped, but the next time you level up your limit break, you will need to switch stuff around in the menu to use it.
So you good?
Yeah. So you did pick the right one to give Tifa points this time, because you gotta ask about her.
Yeah, I figured she'd appreciate being asked if she's okay, even if we
There's
fully...
also, like, immediately after this point, a very obvious section where you have the option to talk to Aerith or talk to Tifa to progress the plot. So the one you talk to gets points. Thank you for that, Don Corneo.
Cease!
It with that sound.
Shut up, Brett! God.
Oh, here we go. I'll chop it off.
Cloud! Guy to guy, that is not a thing you threaten.
No, not that. I'll tell you everything.
Understandable, because Cloud would probably use the Buster Sword.
Do you see any other So talk.
The man with the golden arm was. Oh, Baron.
No, if I told you to be killed. Talk. If you don't tell us, I'll rip it off.
Oh my god! Heidegger. Oh my god. I want to see.
I'll smash it.
Dear God! Like, this guy's terrible and deserves that, but you're serious,
I mean,
are
this
you?
is like the ultimate scum lord, so.
Oh god.
I love this segment right here. It's so good.
The plate will go ping, and everything's gonna go bam.
Yeah, he's telling you about the disastrous plan for Sector 7.
Yeah, they plan on dropping the plate on the slums.
Yeah.
Which, like, that sounds like genocide if I've ever heard it.
I don't think you get anything from this, but there is a right answer.
Because he's sure he'll win?
Yeah.
Asshole.
It doesn't really matter what you pick, you get dropped down anyway.
Why does he just have that?
He's a rich, kingpin, so I guess why not?
You know what? Fair, I'd have secret trapdoors in my house if I had that kind of money.
Like, Wall Market is his town. Everything there is run and controlled by him, so.
Oh, so they're right about to go through with it.
Yeah. They're getting ready to do it any minute.
Well, shit.
Now, luckily, not only does Cloud, Aerith, and Tifa know, but Barrett and company have heard about the plan too. So I believe they mentioned that like there's resistance at the pillar in this conversation. If not, that I'm thinking of remake, which is entirely possible.
I mean, you probably played remake more than you have original, right?
Remake's a lot fresher in my mind.
Which
And
is
remake,
totally fair.
like remake has voice acting and stuff as well, so it just sort of it sits in my mind more easily.
Okay, these guys are
I
bastards.
like the original 7 as a game better.
But
It's
that's actually
it's a more
brilliant.
complete-
This is like not a bad idea from Shinra.
It's a good plan, but it's so evil.
Yeah, like I will. Oh shit. You guys good? Aerith, you good? Okay, well at least they're not dead. There's that. Why does this go straight to the sewers? Oh!
Did you talk to Tifa first?
Yeah.
Alright, so you did get a Tifa point. Alright, Abzu, another boss. This is supposed to be Corneo's pet that he keeps in the sewers underneath his house.
Wait, the freaking Rancor pit, like in Star Wars?
I mean, there's lots of Star Wars references in this game, actually, so yes. Cross Slash. I really like Cross Slash. I think it's a really cool looking one. I wish it was a higher level one, because it gets outclassed pretty fast. This is actually a boss too. Like, there's a non-zero chance it could kill you. You'll probably be fine. It's not too hard. The game's gonna start asking you to try a little around here. Well, again, though, Final Fantasy VII doesn't really get hard until the final boss.
God, Aerith has such low HP. She is very squishy, I guess. Well, she is the white mage, it checks out.
Yeah, but to make up for it, she gets Healing Wind every time, so you basically get her HP right back because of being squishy.
Well, that was weird.
I don't remember what that does.
It,
Didn't look like it poisoned. It didn't do enough damage to be a regular attack.
yeah, maybe it was like a weak attack with a chance of poison or something, I don't know.
I really do... Like, I probably would have used Aerith quite a bit in my first run just because Healing Wind is very convenient. Fortunately, I knew what happens to her and it didn't seem like a good idea to waste a lot of resources on a character I didn't keep.
And people that aren't in your active party don't get EXP.
Yeah. Well, they get a little bit of EXP, but very little. Like, by the end of the game, they're gonna be 30 levels lower than you were.
Did he do damage
There is a
sense right
second
there?
at the end of the game where it's not a bad idea to try and keep everyone around at the same level as Cloud, though. There's a reason I did a lot of grinding in the game with Cloud dead so that he didn't gain XP.
Oh, right, because there's an enemy that's, like, dependent on Cloud, right?
Yeah, so you wanna... there's a section at the end of the game where having the entire party high level is a good, and I don't mean just the three of them, I mean everybody, every playable character you unlock a decently high level is a good idea. So I was just doing a crap ton of grinding with my lowest level characters and Cloud dead. Like I said, I didn't want to lose slowly to that boss a second time.
Understandable.
So I did a lot of preparation. And I guess that was the most painful defeat I've ever had in a video game, because again, it took 45 minutes for it to kill me.
That really is just an amount of suffering I wouldn't wish upon anyone.
There's a stairwell on the other side that see where the running water is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was disguised by all them polygons.
Oh man, these guys suck in the remake. They're really easy in the original game, but they suck in the remake.
Why did Tifa only do 1 damage?
I believe they have a chance of only taking 1 damage. It has something to do with them being turtles.
Oh, you know what? That's fair enough. Water gun. Do these guys think they Pokemon?
These Squirtles have been dipped in paint and handed a trident.
I always knew this day would come.
I mean, hey, I never disapprove of murdering the Squirtle squad.
God, the Squirtle Squad was a thing.
Yes, it was. Just a squad of what, 6 or 7 Squirtles all wearing sunglasses?
Yeah, and they were like a gang. That straight up caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people.
Oh, I didn't remember that they were troublemakers. I thought they were like saving people or something.
Tifa's depressed. I think that might have been what the.
Oh, that might. Oh, okay. Okay, so sadness, hyper, sloth, and something like that. There's 4 or 5 of them, and all they changed their stats around a little bit, like. Play through the Midgar section and not talk about it.
Nope. Dude, you're fine. I'm not complaining. It's making me more and more excited to, when I'm done with this, play Remake.
Oh, and there's a materia over here. Steel materia. So there are bosses and enemies in this game that you can steal things from them. Like if you encounter an enemy called Eligor, you can steal a good staff for Aerith from it. I don't know all the things that have good steals, and I find that steel is a little annoying to use, so I don't use it that horribly often.
At least they were still inside me and so didn't land on me, because
that would have been a little funny, I guess. These crabs look like they're doing the crab dance from the meme.
Oh, the crab rave?
Yeah, crab rave. Man, one of these days I'm gonna edit crab rave to have crab warden's music from Remake. It's a Remake exclusive boss that looks sort of like a crab. Kind of like how we have Scorpion Sentinel in this game.
Okay, so I was correct that they were weak to ice. That was just a guess.
Nice. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, unless like Tifa has a gigantic magic stat, it's weak to ice.
Oh, it's weak to ice.
Yes.
I think the only one that has a higher than average magic stat is Era. Tifa's stats are, for the most part, pretty average. I think she has a higher speed than most. And that's about it.
That checks out considering she's a martial artist.
Before you can use that item.
Let's see. That did not look like I should have been able to climb that, but here we are.
Cloud's last limit involves fighting in the golden saucer, and I've never gone in at the proper level to actually do it. Because I pretty much got stomped when I tried it.
No, Aerith got Aerith mixed up in this. Like, she's the one that followed you when she was specifically supposed to stay home. Like, don't act all tragic hero, oh, this is all my fault, I got you involved. No, she forced her way into your party against your will.
Not only that, but she's also, like, kind of destined to be involved, seeing as she has the holy materia that's going to be important later.
Deus Ex Materia, right, I'm remembering. Am I not able to climb up this? Oh, no, there it is. I just had to push the button to climb.
Isn't the Deus Ex Machina supposed to come out of nowhere? Because Holy doesn't come out of nowhere. It's present throughout the whole game. It's just, it takes a really long time to explain what it is.
I suppose in that case it's more of a Chekhov's gun. Something that's set up really early for a later on payoff.
See, it's supposed to be there's a hole in the train and that's on the ground inside the train, but you're on the roof of the train. I know, perspective's really fucky in this game.
Perspective
I nearly forgot that this was a thing myself, because Cure is a pretty expensive spell, and I usually save it for curing. And this is a very situational thing. Again, it's only ouch. It's only undead enemies.
Does it work on, like, undead bosses? Because that sounds hilarious and exploitable.
I think it would. I don't think there are any undead bosses in this game. Maybe... Oh, no, Eligor's not a boss.
The thing that has Aerith's staff?
Yeah, Eligor can spawn in this area here. He's a random encounter. And I've played through this game 3 times. I've only beaten it once, but I've played through this game 3 times. And I've only encountered Eligor once.
Go, Cloud! Use the power of edgy anime boy. Knew you can do it.
Like, I know that there are zombies in Final Fantasy VIII, so that's another place where in Final Fantasy you can use Cure on an enemy.
Is that like only older games, or does that work at like 15 too?
I don't think there are any undead enemies in 15. And if there are, I missed it.
How the...
And also, I don't think there's a Cure spell in 15 either.
How does that even make sense? I thought you said that was in the train.
I think it was, but I guess you picked it up anyway. This game just decided you were in the right place. You're supposed to have to go inside the train.
I don't even know if I can get down from here.
Something in Final Fantasy VII's broken? No, never. This game's perfectly coded and definitely not held together by...
hopes and dreams.
Yeah, hopes and dreams.
So I have to ask, is Eligor like a tough enemy, or is it just a low encounter rate?
A little of both. He's harder than other enemies, although he always spawns by himself. I think he has about triple the health bar of any other enemy here. And he's pretty rare encounter rate. It looks like a horse and chariot, but the horse only has its front 2 legs, and the guy in the chariot's wielding a scythe.
Isn't Eligor a persona? I think it's one of the horseman personas.
That might make sense. It might be based off of the same Eligor.
Okay, now I do the understanding.
Yeah, that's how you were supposed to be able to get to the item.
This game was expecting me to function? That's weird. Why would it expect me to do something?
Perspective in this game sucks, I get it.
Honestly, it's like, I see what they're trying to do, and it's cool. It's just that the execution is off. Like,
I mean, you can't blame it too much. This is a PS1 game. This is the first ever 3D Final Fantasy. Oh boy, as a kid who loved trains as a little kid, like I have childlike joy here. I get to drive the choo-choos.
Okay, so goddammit, I wanted to climb up the ladder to get the potion. The potion. Or ether.
Potione.
Elixir. High potion.
The potion.
High potion.
So this is your first Final Fantasy. What are you thinking so far? You're sort of seeing... this is how most of the early Final Fantasy's battle systems works. I believe up through 9, and then 10 is the first one that started changing how the battle system works.
It's the first one I played in a while. I played a little bit of 13 way back in middle school, but that's about it.
13 works pretty different, because from Final Fantasy 10, Final Fantasy 9 is the last one that uses the same battle system as 7. And then, so 10 onwards, they all have, every single Final Fantasy has a new battle system that's It might have some similarities, but it's a completely new battle system for the most part.
Well, that sounds confusing.
I don't know. It's just kind of you play the game, it teaches you how to play it, and then you get used to it as you play the game, just like any other RPG.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like Final Fantasy 15 was the first Final Fantasy to go full action game, and I think that's the biggest reason why people don't like it. The other thing is that it had a long development cycle, so just like Kingdom Hearts 3, people got overhyped. I know it was also used to be Versus 13, and it's not what Versus 13 was going to be, and that pissed off some people. As someone who's only ever known Final Fantasy 15 as Final Fantasy 15, I like that game.
I forgot I had the old materia equipped on file. So his cure just hits everybody.
Yeah.
Meaning he's a weapon of mass undead destruction right now.
Yeah, gotta take Cloud into the zombie apocalypse. Just equip his cure all and destroy all of them at once.
You know, I suppose it makes sense. You wouldn't expect, I'm not expecting Arise to play exactly like, Berseria did.
Arise plays more like Berseria did than, say, Symphonia does. One of the problems I had with Arise at first was that Arise a little bit looked like it was going back to how the Symphonia's battle system works, but it plays just enough like Berseria as that doesn't work. Because in the original 3D Tales style, basically you would have your normal attack, which Berseria threw out normal attacks, and Arise brings them back. And so you'd use your normal attacks, and at the end of a normal combo, you would add in an art. Whereas in Berseria, you were just spamming arts all the time until you ran out of art juice.
And then you run around like an idiot, wait for it to recharge, rinse and repeat.
So, Arise brings back the button for normal attacks, puts it in a really weird place, but then you still have your arts. So I thought it wanted to go back to the old Tale style of you use the regular attack button and then you use arts. But what it really wants you to do is to mostly use arts and use regular attacks to help you chain into arts if you're not in a good position to use a different art at the very moment. So it's more similar to Berseria than it is to Symphonia, but I tried to play it like Symphonia at first, and it wasn't working.
Okay, that's interesting.
It's something that only would happen to me because I have played a lot of other Tales games before.
Alright, so I might have the opposite problem because I've played Berseria, so I'll have to adjust to the Symphonia-ishness, while you had to adjust back to the Berseria-ishness.
Yeah, you can't... Well, you'll very quickly notice you can't really spam arts in Symphonia when you play it, because there are only a few combinations of arts that can combo. So at max, you'll probably get a 2 or 3 art combo, and that's if you've been very careful about setting up arts that can combo into each other. For the most part, how you do combo games and Tales of Symphonia is you get your party members doing what you want them to do so that they can stagger them at the right time, and then you do your little regular attack, art, and then hopefully when you finish that off, your party members are hammering on them as well while you recharge and reset.
Alright, I'm starting to run low on mana, so that's fun.
Yeah, if I were you, I would start using Cure only as healing again.
I'm gonna miss my undead.
You're almost out of the train graveyard, but you got a little bit left. This train puzzle, once you figure out the solution, I believe it's the last part of the graveyard. And it's not like it's a particularly difficult solution. to figure out what the run button is in this game?
Yeah,
I
circle.
believe it's supposed to be... It's circle?
Oh, the in-battle run button.
Yeah, the in-battle run button.
Okay, I thought you were talking overworld run, because that's
No.
circle. No, I have no idea.
You need to figure that out, because if you get back attacked, if you tap the run away button and then let go, the character's about face, and so you don't get back attack damage anymore. It's very useful to negate some lost HP.
Oh. We got him.
Woo! You beat the Eligor boss. It was so hard, right?
Oh my gosh, we almost died. Yoink. It was just a normal battalion. That was a waste. Let's see.
I think you've got the puzzle solved. You should be able to leave now. You gotta climb the train and walk on the boiler of the other locomotive over there. The ladder that you took up to get the battalion from the top of that coach earlier, you can climb that, then you can go on top of the boiler of the train over there. No, I say boiler, but these aren't steam powered. These are Mako powered.
I mean,
I don't really know how these work.
especially the fact like they look like normal trains, but they don't function like normal trains.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing that sticks out to me the most is that while they look like steam locomotives, they don't have tenders. They function without any sort of noticeable fuel source. I think Remake says that like they automatically absorb the power from the rails or something. That sounds like something I read.
Okay, so this is what you meant.
Yeah, this is how you're free to leave. Like you could actually have entered from this side way earlier in the game, but you wouldn't have been able to get up because the trains were in the wrong position. So save. I forget if the game auto heals you, so if you have a tent, maybe use it. If you don't, oh well.